Hello everyone, we are back again. Well, not really back, as we do it this video every day, but we are back. So, today, is the 7th of May, and we are going to do the daily recap, like we always do, on Year 6 Oak National Academy. So, let's jump straight into this. As I always say, we've got PE with Joe here, it's optional, but I suggest you do it as it helps you, warm up and get your muscles working. So lesson 1 would be setting description. Lesson 4, figurative language. So in this lesson, what you're going to do is you're going to be learning about figurative language and using it. So first you have your introductory quiz. Which of the following words are spelled incorrectly? That would be confidential and special. What is the main purpose of a setting description? That will be to set the scene. Which of the following examples are examples of figurative language? Tick all that apply. Figurative language, so that will be personification, similes, and metaphors. What is the purpose of a prepositional opener? That would be explain where things are or when things happen. Which of the following was not a key feature during session 3? That would be sentence openers, I think. Yeah. So after that, you have your video with Mr. Fozzard. What you're going to be doing here is you're going to be looking at examples of figurative language, and you're going to be looking at examples of figurative language and learning about figurative language. After that, you have an independent task here. So, using the example setting description and the skills learned in this lesson, you'll write some sentences using figurative language to create atmosphere about one of the pictures on the following pages. You will be able to use these sentences in your writing for the final session. So here you would need to write a few sentences about one of these pictures. So either this picture, this picture, this picture, this picture, or this picture. There. After that, you can't really mark it as it is just your own. And after you would have done that, you would have your quiz here. So what is the best definition of a metaphor? That'll be that would be a way of comparing two things without using like or as. Complete the table to show whether the sentence is a simile or metaphor. The snow is a white blanket. That will be a metaphor. Her long hair was like a flowing golden river. That's a simile. The calm lake was a mirror reflecting all that looked in it. That's a metaphor. The wind was a howling wolf. That's also a metaphor. Lightning never strikes twice. Which of the following is the best example of metaphor that could be used to describe the image above? The answer here would be the bright shining lightning strike was a knife stabbing the ground. Which of the sentences in the following paragraph contains a personification and a simile? As the trees stood like staring soldiers, I knew what he had to do. I have the heart of a lion. I'm not going to take a backward step. Victory will be mine. So which of the following contains a person? That would be, as the trees stood standing like soldiers, I knew what he had to do. Which of the following words are closest in meaning to gnarled? Gnarled, that would be twisted. After that, you would have finished your lesson. You would have finished your English. Oh, accidentally I did lesson 3 there, but that's alright. In lesson 1, it should have been foundation, which was history. Was World War II inevitable? In this lesson, you're going to learn about the build-up to the Second World War, including Hitler's foreign policy aims and the policy of appeasement. So first, you have your introductory quiz. Under Hitler's Nazi rule, girls and women were encouraged to cook and look after children. As soon as Hitler became Chancellor of Germany in 1933, he to all that apply, he began removing political opponents, named himself Führer, and began prosecuting Jewish people. Kraft durch Freude translates roughly as what? That is strength through joy. So Evidence suggests that children enjoyed being members of the Hitler Youth. That's true. Which of these best describes the behavior of Germany's economy after Hitler took over as leader in 1933? It improved, although the global economy was also improving. After that, you will have your video with Mr. Hutchinson, and what you're going to do is you're going to look at some of the factors that caused World War II. So, for example, the remilitarization of the Rhineland, the Anschluss of Austria, and the occupation of Sudetenland and Czechoslovakia before finally Hitler invading Poland. So after that, you have your exit quiz here, your end of lesson quiz. So, what were Hitler's main foreign policy aims? That tickle that apply. That would be to unite all German-speaking people and to expand Germany's territory. Appeasement is best described as trying to avoid armed conflict through negotiation and compromise. Hitler believed that men and women had naturally different roles and so should do different jobs. That's true. Which of these events happened first? That will be Hitler sent troops into the Rhineland. Britain did not start rearmament until after the Second World War had begun. That's false. Britain finally declared on Germany because Hitler invaded Poland. After that, you would have completed your history, and you would just have maths to do. Here, find unknown angles in triangles. So in this lesson, you're going to learn you're going to represent the angles in a triangle pictorially and algebraically before learning how to calculate missing angles. So first, you have your introductory quiz. Are these angles acute, obtuse, or reflex? So A is obtuse, B is acute, C is obtuse, D is reflex, and E is also reflex. What is the value of the missing angle? That's 30 degrees. What is the value of the missing angle here? That is 230 degrees. What do the interior angles in a triangle add up to? That's 180 degrees. What do the interior angles in a quadrilateral add up to? That's 360 degrees. After that, you would have your video with Mrs. Parsons. So what you're going to do in the video is you are going to learn how to calculate the missing angles in a triangle. So after you learn, you would have a video here. Yes, you have a video, and then after that you have your independent task here. So question 1, calculate the value of angle A. So the answer for number 1, that would be 70 degrees. Question 2, calculate the value of angles A and C. So A would be 54 degrees and C would be 63 degrees. So question 3, calculate the value of angle Y. That would be 53 degrees. Question 4, calculate the value of angles A and B. So the answer here would be of A and B. Calculate question 4. So that would be 74 degrees, both of them. And question 5, calculate the value of angles Y and Z. Hint, start off by finding the value of angle Z. So the answer here would be Z is 50 degrees and Y is 55 degrees. After that, you have your exit quiz. So, what is the value of angle A? So the answer here, that is 56 degrees. What is the value of angle A? That is 20 degrees. What is the value of angle Y? Let's see. So the angle Y, that would be 35 degrees. After that, you would have finished your maths and you would have finished your lesson for today. This is quite a quick lesson today, as there isn't much to cover at the moment. So I just have an announcement that I probably won't be uploading tomorrow, as here in Britain, in England, we have this celebration called VE Day, which celebrates our victory in World War II against Germany, and it's a bank holiday and everything, so I probably won't be uploading tomorrow. However, I'll be back on Monday, uploading again. So, in the meantime, well, goodbye and stay safe.